In the classroom, we learn about all of these leadership concepts, but we never get the chance to actually apply them.
Being here allows you to really see things that a textbook or a teacher can't really explain to you.
In a classroom setting, it's easy to say a lot and be able to think really logically and clearly, but I wanted to kind of put it to the test and see what everything's like under pressure.
All for one, one for all. Woof, woof, underdog!
But you develop leader character through doing things, dealing with obstacles, setbacks, challenges, physical, mental, emotional. And so we try to mimic that here at the facilities, and we really help to activate or encourage students to activate their accountability, their courage, the deep sense of interconnectedness to other people there for collaboration.
We're kind of throwing them really kind of diverse situations, so they might do one scenario where a specific leadership style is really appropriate, and then we kind of like mix it up by giving them another dynamic situation where a different approach might be needed.
Given the position of the rope and the box that we're going for, it makes the most sense for me to be the one talking right now.
It's really impressive how they're able to tie in all of our Ivy course related concepts into this wild experience.
It was quite interesting to see that we actually, as leaders or followers, create so many rules for us that aren't even within the game or spectrum. So I think that was one of the more valuable lessons.
Today, I think I was surprised just because I had more confidence than I did initially and I didn't just shut down.
I learned when faced with difficult decisions, leaders really have to fall back on their values and really understand what they're standing for and what their team stands for, and use that as a foundation to guide your decisions.
I like to speak up, but I'm not a big vocal person all the time, but it definitely pushed me, I'd say, like out of my comfort zone to try and do that.
Relying on your team, knowing that you don't need to know all the answers as a leader, was incredibly important.
When we talk about leadership in the Ivy classroom, for example, you risk very little. A comfy chair, 23 degrees in the classroom, and typical at Ivy, we talk about, well, what would you do in this given situation? Here, in this course, that's not the question. The question is, what will you do under very stressful conditions? That's what we try to simulate, to encourage students to step out of the comfort zone and really make them think what good leadership truly entails in very challenging situations, and how to use some of those key insights in their own leadership development journey.
I think they walk away with like a new sense of self.